So we're not boarding. So we're not boarding?
What you're running here is I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe it's not your fault, but do you really think you're running a marathon?
Seriously? Let's not go to chat because now.
No.
Get the shit show. Where's this at?
Shit show.
No, my bag is
The
missing.
the issue is that we've lost our bags.
So I need to get to Nairobi. And if
I also
gonna
need to
do
get
things-
Nairobi. How?
I have
do I
no
get
idea.
Nairobi?
Yes, we're waiting for bags. You said 2
But
hours.
West is about 2 hours.
I've cancelled the flight with you. I've booked with another airline. So I have to wait for my bag, but now I might miss my airline. When you say 2 hours, I don't trust you. I'm sorry to say. And I've been here since Friday.
It's going to cause bigger issues to actually leave this place, go check in, and you don't know where your luggage is.
I really don't know, guys. How can this be the end of my holiday? How? I really don't get it. Let's hope I get it and I get out of this country. Drama. As you can see, guys, I'm safe and sound at home now. It's been about 4 months since I came back from South Africa / Zimbabwe. So this video is sort of like in retrospect. Disclaimer. 1. My frustrations are an accumulation of from Thursday, from when I first received the text from Kenya Airways. 2. My regular blood thinning medication was beginning to run out. 3. I was moved from pillar to post, up and down that airport. They pretty much held us hostage. There was no real communication. There was no customer service. We weren't given any water or food or anything like that in the 14 hours that we waited. 5. They cancelled my flight without an alternative. Guys, do you know how that feels? So all I want to say is that the views expressed in this video are all mine. They're my opinions. It's my experience. This is how I felt at the time. And watching back, I know it wasn't the customer service guy's fault. I know, but communicate. So as they say, roll the tape. I shall let you watch and see how this plays out. This is me enjoying the last of the sun. The girl is ready to go and see her husband, and that's about it. Nothing else I'm looking forward to. Going for dinner now before we hit the airport. As you can see, I'm clearly not at the airport. We're back at home. It's 11:30. Kenya Airways cancelling, not cancelling, but moving the flight a day forward. I was meant to fly out Saturday at 1 a.m. Instead of Saturday 1 a.m., I was flying out Sunday 1 a.m. We went for dinner, absolutely lovely. We had a really good meal. I ordered a big, massive grill because I was like, you know what, I'll take some away so that when I'm at the airport until around, say, 2 o'clock when we actually start boarding, I'll probably get hungry. While we were eating, just as we were about to finish, we had ordered dessert at 7:30. I got a message. I saw the message at 7:40, so 10 minutes after the message came through, to say that the flight had been cancelled. There was no link to anything. There was nothing. So this time around, I'm like, what's going on? Because I'd already packed. Everything was in the car. So we went to the airport anyway because we were like, we have no information. Like, what's going on? Get to the airport. And I asked some random guy, like, what's happening? And they said, oh, they've got fueling issues. They can't fuel the planes. And that's why they've been cancelling. And I was like, so since last week, they've been moving this flight. So they've been unable to find fuel. Like, the airport has fueling issues. Like, really, Johannesburg airport has fueling issues. So my suspicion is that Kenya Airways have not paid their bill or whatever it is that they need to fuel up the plane. So they've been told no. So I go to the counter, to the check-in counter, because what they were doing is anyone who was going to Nairobi, they were checking in. But anyone who was going further than Nairobi, they couldn't check in. We had to rebook our flights with other airlines. So anyway, I get to the check-in and I'm saying, I've just arrived and I can see that the flight is cancelled. So what's happening now? She was very rude. And she was like, the flight is cancelled. And I said, yes, so what's happening? Well, it's not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. The flight is cancelled. And I was like, I know that, but I paid for my ticket and I want to know what you're going to do to get me to where I need to go. What's the issue? And she was like, oh, we've got fueling issues. Well, you need to be in that queue because the flight was leaving at 2:30 now a.m. And we got there at 8:30, so that was way ahead of like the cutoff of 2.5 to 3 hours before the flight leaves. So there were only 5 people in the queue. We waited in the queue for about an hour and a half. By the time I got my ticket, the queue was from, I think there were about at least 50 people in the queue, all waiting because they'd all probably now seen the message and they'd all tried to get to the airport. And this was now 10 p.m, I think. I managed to get a flight from Joburg tomorrow at 4 p.m, arriving in Heathrow at 9 a.m. I'm supposed to be starting work on Monday. 9 a.m. I should be logging in to work. Laurie therefore cannot pick me up because he's got an important meeting at 11. So I'm going to have to catch a bus, a National Express bus, all the way to Nottingham. Very much not happy with Kenya Airways at all. The rude staff, the non-explanation of what's going on. There should have been a link. There was no apology from this lady, no apology from the guy who was at the ticketing office to say sorry. But I'm glad that I managed to get a flight anyway tomorrow. The main reason for me was, as I showed you in my packing video, I've got quite a lot of medication and I'm running out of medication and I can't stay any longer than Monday. It's been hectic. I know I've been asking for an extra day as a joke, but this is not how I thought it would end. COVID, that was the last time I had issues with an airline. I was in Australia, COVID hit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to sleep now. I've had to reopen my bags just to get my pajamas. See you later. And hopefully tomorrow is going to be smooth. We're going to go to church and then to the airport. So today's Sunday. We're just outside church. My plane, guys, you're gonna laugh. It's been delayed again, and this time it's with Rwandair, not Kenya Air. Kenya completely just cancelled and gave up on me. So I was meant to fly out at 4 p.m. It's now 5:30. We're flying out.
No, this is rubbish. Absolute rubbish. If you cancel a flight, then you expect me to not give me my full refund. But you're the one who cancelled the flight. Does that make sense? You cancelled.
So why can't you help me though? I don't understand.
So what do we do?
Just saying we need to call these people.
They work Monday to Friday. Can I have your passport?
So they work Monday to Friday and you now want to cancel my flight? I've never had problems with Kenya Airways. I don't know. You should take that bit that says the pride of Africa. You should take it off. I know you're South African and you're not from Kenya, but...
But you don't work for the best company.
Yesterday we were here for hours. Hours. We haven't even received an apology. Even from you, you haven't even said sorry. The people yesterday didn't say sorry. No one said sorry. It's almost as if it's our fault. No, ma'am, it's because I've got medication. I have medication I need to take. And it's not fair that you're now saying, oh, because it's me, what, blah, blah, blah.
We've had the same thing since December. It was changed 3 times, then the very last one was cancelled. What is that?
So what's the problem? Because they keep saying refueling. Well, apart from Rwandair as well, they also seem to have the same problem. Unless if they bump me off like they did this man.
Chatting to someone else.
I can do that, but if there isn't much I can do.
No, but what I'm saying is, the problem is yours. You work for Kenya Airways or whoever it is you work for. So if you're complaining to me, but the problem is yours, so complain to your manager, not to me. My little girl. No luck. Oh, Lord. I've asked Laurie to go on Skyscanner and he's found a couple of flights with BA, so I think what the best for me is to cancel this flight and just book directly with BA. It's about £400 to do that, and then I'm gonna get a refund. But I'll complain I'll tell you all about it.
Johannesburg,
Do I get an upgrade?
Nairobi right now, good question. Nairobi to Amsterdam at 23:59. You arrive at 8 in the morning in Amsterdam. Then you connect from Amsterdam at 11:45. You arrive in London at 12:05.
Okay.
Oh man! So your service has been terrible for the last 6 months. But is that enough? Is that enough for transfer of my luggage? Because I got a feeling something's gonna get lost somewhere. For transfer of luggage, yeah. So I've got Sky Priority, but I am not in business or first class. I tried. All checked in, hopefully. That's it. This is it with the fam. So now they're saying that there's a plane that's stuck on the runway that's causing delays for other planes. The Kenyan plane that we're supposed to catch hasn't even landed, which means people haven't come off the plane, their bags haven't come off the plane. People are getting a bit angry here. And our bags haven't gone on the plane. So I don't know how long this is going to be. It's definitely going to be an hour. As a result, I hope I don't miss my connecting flight. So if I miss my Amsterdam flight, this is like COVID all over again, honestly. I don't think that their reason was correct, because why are we boarding? So we're not boarding. So we're not boarding? Okay. So we're boarding though. Now we're being told to go back to where we're seated because there's no fresh air. Somebody just said this is abuse, which it is, because I've been needing to pee for a while. Just been to the loo, got myself a drink. I tried to get myself into Sky Priority Lounge, but they said, you're not part of it, blah, blah. You feel for me. Our flight has been cancelled again. So it's been 3 hours we've been waiting at the gate. And they were saying they were fixing it, nothing. They said they were going to give us an update, 20 minutes, but they didn't give us an update. And now we have to go and get our bag. Baggage claim at OR Tambo. So I'm going to queue to get back into South Africa. So they might give me accommodation depending on what's happening, but I've asked Laurie to, oh god, I'm just so tired. I've asked Laurie to cancel the flight this time and book me on another flight. So all these people have been on our flight. I really don't know, guys. How can this be the end of my holiday? How can this mark the end of my holiday? I texted my Kenyan friend Jackson. It's a mess, and he was like, "Yeah, we haven't flown Kenya Airways in years because it's absolutely atrocious." And I was like, "Why didn't you warn me?" Because even last time when I came with Kenya Airways, but it was fine. So we're gonna cancel. I think there's a flight direct with Rwandair tonight at 3:53, I think. AM. One at 2200 because it's about 8 o'clock now. It's about 10:50 something. But I said it's a bit of a risk because my suitcases, as you can see, the carousel is not doing anything. So my suitcases haven't come. I probably won't make it. So I've asked him to book the Rwandair one. Everyone is saying to me, I hear there's some people who've been here since Friday. I'm like, yeah, I'm one of them. And they're like, wow, how can the intercom have broken if it's a brand new airline? Well, not brand new, but it's a new airline to them, so it's obviously in top shape. How is it broken? And there's another flight at 1:15 today, this evening. How are they going to accommodate us and them? It's I think that carousel is the one. We were told this one, but now I can see people moving to that one. Conveyor belt is finally moving. It's the first bags.
From Tanzania, so via Nairobi, so and they cancelled as we were landing. We had to sleep over in Nairobi. They booked accommodation and
some people are there.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
So you're saying this is it for the bags?
They are saying they've sent everything there, but I don't believe them because there's lots of passengers that are still here.
You're running an airline? You're actually convinced you're running an airline?
Sir,
No,
can you
seriously.
just
No,
cut to a
seriously.
chat because now.
No.
Yes.
At the shit shop. Where is this? You actually think you're running an airline? No, are you
So can you
convinced?
just discuss the issue with the bag? Because now when you
No,
just
no, it's
you
not
discuss
just
the
the
name of
bag.
the bags right
It's
now.
not
Because
just the
now
bag.
us arguing back and forth is not gonna see anything, sir. Can
You
just
work
please-
for Kenya Airways?
I work for Kenya
No,
Airways.
but you guys,
I
you
would
guys,
be working
do
for
you know
Kenya
what?
Airways.
You know what? He's right because I've been here since
I
Friday.
understand, fully understand,
I've been
ma'am.
here since
Yeah,
Friday.
But then
So-
can you just address
and you've
the
been
issues of
changing
the
my
bags
flights.
right now, please? Because now us arguing is
And now my bag is
The
missing.
the issue is that we've lost our bags.
The bags are not lost, sir. I can
Because I need to
guarantee
get to Nairobi, and if
I
that's
also
gonna-
need to
do you
get
think-
Nairobi.
Do
I
you
have
have
There's
family
a
all
flight
the time?
leaving
keep
at 3
giving
in the
the-
morning, sir. That's what I'm saying. Can you just get to the counters?
Didn't you say there was one
We'll
at
just
1:15?
assist us.
I thought they said one.
They said 1:15. Now he's saying 3 o'clock.
It is 3:10, sir.
So the 1:15 is no longer going at 1:15.
So there's no flight at 1:15.
The flight is leaving at 3:10.
Did they not tell you 1:15?
Yeah.
They told me
So what happened to
1:15.
the people that actually booked on 1:15? What's happening to them?
People like Afis, ma'am, they are on the system right now. But are we waiting for the
Okay,
bags?
so yes, we're waiting for our bags. You said 2
But
hours.
wait, it's about 2 hours. We can wait here, or we can go to the counter to check in.
I've cancelled the flight with you. I've booked with another airline.
No, airline.
Yes.
So we wait for the bags.
So I have to wait for my bag, but now I might miss my airline.
What time?
I don't know because I've been waiting for almost 4 hours. I've never waited
That's
this long on a
advice,
carousel. When you say 2 hours, I don't trust you.
But
I'm sorry to
still
say.
here. Yes, if ever your flight is tomorrow morning, get into a hotel because you've been standing here for a long time.
So what happens to the bags?
We will come with the bags and put in your office.
It's a story at
So
this
you want
point.
you want them to go to a hotel.
and
They're
wait
flying
and
at 3
hold
a.m..
the bag. Guys. Might cause bigger issues to actually leave this place, go check in, and you don't know where your luggage is.
Okay, so by now you've probably heard some frustrated passengers swearing and all sorts at these people. This guy who's just come to tell us that the bag will be about 2 hours because what they've done is. So I said to him, hold on, but the bag, the airline is just there and you're saying it's going to take 2 hours. He's like, no. They thought they'd finished clearing it, so they took the plane to the cargo area. But they have to go there, get the bags, and then come back. And that's the bag with all my personal belongings. This other bag is the one with all the goodies, which I was saying, I was laughing with one of the guys. I was like, if it were the goodies one, I would have just left it. Guys, it's just getting too much for me. It's getting too much. I can't imagine what people that get through or spend 48 hours at an airport feel like. It's ridiculous.
Checks here, ne? I want the other check, not this one.
So everyone was here has left. They've all gone to the ticketing counter where I was earlier this afternoon, where they booked me a new flight with Kenya. So they've all gone to try their luck. I'm the only one here now because I have to get this bag to then book in with a different airline. Thank you. Let's hope I get it and I get out of this country. Finally, guys, got my bag. Thank you.
What time is it?
Huh?
What time is it?
5 to 11.
Okay, Friday, yeah?
Yeah, Friday.
The bags are here. And we have a...
Okay, so I'm back in South Africa and going back to check in. Okay, so we're doing this again. I've got my feet up, but oh my god, I think they're swollen. Look what I found, guys. So I'm gonna throw these in the bin. I'm throwing Kenya in the bin. Yay, I made it! They've just got the Campari. They don't seem to have the Aperol. Lorraine, I like the Aperol spritz, especially for summer. Just doing some window shopping. I'm nearly there, guys. Never been so happy to be back in England. By the way,